this very important topic. And for many occasions, I think we have shared our views what Ministry of Electronics and IT is doing. But we should start from another different narrative. India is actually aspiring a $7 trillion economy if you go by the our finance report yesterday. And this $7 trillion economy, 25% will be the digital economy. And as you all know, digital economy without electronics is not possible. Okay? And if you see our success from last 9 years in the Digital India program, what our ministry is pushing to have each citizen having a smartphone so that governance can be given seamlessly. We also promote digital payment so that unbanked population or semi-rural area can have access to the some form of banking. And you must have seen that how India stack through Aadhaar and Jan Dhan account and UPI has transformed our entire ecosystem and the business around this. And I should not coin all those numbers. I think all you know. Now the cash transaction in 2021 of 73% reduced to the 16% now. To be proud of. And if you see the penetration of our internet, it is almost 83% of our population. So mostly it is done by the smartphone. And parallelly, if we have already signed WTO regime or ITA 1 or ITA 2, that globalization was teaching us that one zone will be concentrating on manufacturing, another zone will be concentrating on software development. The way present world is not going. So we want manufacturing here. That is for sure. And we have shown what is our strength in manufacturing. If you see the mobile manufacturing, we are the second largest now. So one unit has shown that if you have a PLI type of setup, if you have a specs type of setup, or support from the government, our Indians can also show manufacturing. Another very ambitious plan of Government of India is the semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem. What we are calling, rather you see one number, we are having almost 500 million smartphones, but that are being used by 300 million citizens, because one are having 2 or 3. So if really you have to have the 1400 million population smartphone, one smartphone, okay? So that means at least you have to produce 2000 or 2500 smartphones, or produce or procure, because each citizen should have a smartphone. And do you know what smartphone, how it is developed? In your school life, you must have heard of periodic table. Okay? 69 elements of the periodic tables are used to function a smartphone. Whatever the screen you are playing with, here and there is some function. We should not know about the physics, chemistry of that. But there are 9 different rare earth elements are there. So, we can afford a smartphone, but if the person from Bihar or Manipur, if you are really interested to give the smartphone, what is the material? Whatever we are doing from Government of India, if you are going in that space, I know it will be accelerated further. If you are going to the economic development in this space, we are already consuming 30 billion tons of material. 30 billion tons of material. And if you are accelerating further, you are approaching 2000 smartphones. I do not see where from you will get the material. Okay? So only mantra for a sustainable business is circular economy. Okay? And another thing you must have seen, if you are having a OEM, original equipment manufacturers, there is an inherent inbuilt obsolescence they are encouraging, so that you can get your phone another 2 years, 3 years, software will not be updated, some of the parts will not be there. If you are really interested, then also you cannot repair your phone. You will be going for another unit. So this smartphone is the smartest technology at the present days. You are changing in 2-3 years time. Okay. And another thing I should mention, in developed country, how it has been done, there is a legal provision which is called right to repair. If you are not having that legal provision here, you cannot ensure that OEM will be providing you the spare parts or the different type of design, so that you can repair. Your share in electronics is 5.2% globally. So that means you are having at least 17 tons of gold, and that is costing around, or rather market is around $5 billion. So if you see in that way, there are 69 elements. So what do we require? We have to be placed, because US management earlier thought that if you are producing, then end of the life management will be sufficient. Now it is not going like that. You have to take the upstream as well. Your design should be so that your recyclability or the refurbishability can be done easily. So these things needs a attention. So thinking all those, Niti Aayog 2021 come out with 11 different verticals where circular economy action plan has been come out. So action plan for e-waste our ministry has drafted. So we are talking about sustainable product. In our country, we have no definition of circular economy index, because we are giving PLI. We are supporting space. Can you fix the C index, so that if you have a C index, you will be getting a 26% of the subsidy. If you do not have a C index, you will get 25%. Okay? And we do not have really, can you do the semiconductor manufacturing in the country? We require a different type of skill set of manpower. So then only this is possible. So why it is not coming to India? There are many reasons. It is not only the government, subsidy or some different type of duty structure. These small things will not help. So we should have an entire ecosystem. And also the material. If you see the semiconductor chip making, lot of materials are required. We are depending on the different supply chain from the different countries. And due to the global scenario, war between the Ukraine and Russia and other parts, we are facing really a challenge. So the circular economy is the only mantra for addressing this. Our ministry, because as you all know, the rules, implementation, it is the job of Ministry of Environment and Forest. So they are framing a rule. There are 3 versions of the rule. One was in 2012, then 16, now it is 2023, there is a 3rd version of the rule. They are now ensuring, in 2016, they are ensuring there should be a collection target. We are happy, now they are talking about recycling target. And now they are doing it digital by design, everything should be online. So in online, we will be at least accumulating some figure at this stage. What is the secondary raw material? What is the gold? What is the plastics available through CPCB website? It's a good move. Now, what is required? 3 things are required, which our ministry is doing. One is affordable technology. Entire, developed countries' technology may not work in our country. We have enough manpower, so the dismantling can be manually. But when you are coming to the printed circuit board, when you are coming to the lithium-ion battery, when you are talking about spent magnet, when you are talking about engineering plastics, when you are talking about solar panel, each and every product or component requires a different technology which we have developed. We have developed when the countries was not having any rule also. From 2007 till date, we have developed those technology and handed over 20 to 30 companies. But you can say this is not sufficient. Now, what we are doing now, I'll be giving you. First of all, in 2019, with those knowledge base, we have created a center of excellence in Hyderabad, CMED Hyderabad, and that was co-supported by Telangana government and one of the big company, Greenco. This is a participating model where you are creating startup companies. We have an engagement with IIT Hyderabad. So first time in the world, MTech in EUS Management and Engineering have been started. I am also taking I am also a faculty there. So this is the only course in the world that giving a MTech. Why you have created that? So that we can infuse startup to our CMAT system, COE. So like one startup is working on the liquid crystal, because whatever we have taken is monetizable component. Apart from that, lot of other component you require innovation. Like I am now disclosing one innovation, plastics, generally used for a road construction. It's an idiotic way of using. You have engineering plastic. The engineering plastic can be converted to 3D printed filament. There is a huge cost that we have developed. And we are procuring from outside India. OS plastic should have a different value-added production. Then the solar panel, maybe they have included for our incidents, but that has been given a 15 years or 20 years timeline. You please record it. But the technology we are on the technology readiness level 4 already achieved. So what I am saying, we require a technology, affordable technology. And it is not a rocket science. It is mainly taking care of the mineral engineering technology. So we have developed from NML Jamshedpur, few technology we have developed CMAT Hyderabad, plastic we have developed in CPAT Bhubaneswar. Now in that COE, we are now proliferating different startup company with those technology. Last 4 months back, you must have seen that news. Niti Aayog CEO has handed over CMAT technology to lithium-ion battery 30 companies. So COE, why COE? Because this technology has been developed in IIT Delhi also, Roorkee also, there are different other places. But if you see the electronic product, continuously it is changing. The gold content in the PCB, whatever you used to have in 1970 is not there. So they are using a different type of alloy. So you have to augment your technology continuously. That is why COE. So we have created that. Now we are working 7 different startup company. We are incubating them. We are giving the training, and after that, this is a technology repository what our ministry has done. Another thing we have seen, there are 600 recyclers. Where is the skilled manpower? So we have started a program starting from the northeast first. Then we have done 8 northeast states we have already completed. Now we have done one similar project in Punjab University for Chandigarh, Haryana and Punjab. Another we have done in our CMED Hyderabad Center for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Already 1200 skilled manpower we have created, which we are giving an entrepreneurship, so that there are schemes in the MSME like CDP, SPICE. They should obtain that fund and start a different recycling, because whatever recycler you see, so-called recycler, they are not extracting precious metal in the country. For that they are sending the thing to the Umicore, Japan or other suppliers. If you are not extracting your material in India, how will you see that you will be successful in semiconductor manufacturing? You are going to fail. So what I am saying, I am happy that this forum has been given to me. What I am saying, you require a sustainable recycling business sector, and which will be giving a majority of the GDP contribution in the coming 1 decade. So this is my last big point. I'm happy to be here and sharing my view. Thank you.